Consider the story of a retail clerk who, after a series of transactions involving gift cards, absent-mindedly cut a customer's actual credit card in half. Or the former preschool teacher who, even in her new corporate job, couldn't shake the habit of asking co-workers if they had washed their hands after using the bathroom. These anecdotes illustrate how deeply ingrained our habits can become, often operating below the level of conscious awareness. The power of habits lies in their ability to automate our behaviors, freeing up mental resources for more complex tasks. However, this same automaticity can lead us astray when our habits are misaligned with our goals or values. The key to leveraging habits for personal growth lies in bringing them into our conscious awareness and intentionally shaping them to serve our desired outcomes. One powerful technique for increasing awareness of our habits is inspired by the Japanese railway system's pointing and calling method. This safety system, which involves operators physically pointing at and verbally calling out various checks and procedures, has been shown to reduce errors by up to 85% and cut accidents by 30%. The effectiveness of this method lies in its ability to elevate routine actions from the non-conscious to the conscious level, engaging multiple senses and increasing overall awareness. We can adapt this concept to our personal lives by creating what we might call a habits scorecard. This simple yet powerful exercise involves listing out our daily habits and evaluating each one as positive, negative, or neutral. By doing so, we bring our automatic behaviors into conscious awareness, allowing us to identify areas for improvement and reinforcement. To create your own habits scorecard, start by listing out your daily routines in detail. Include everything from the moment you wake up to the time you go to bed. Once you have a comprehensive list, go through each item and ask yourself, is this a good habit, a bad habit, or a neutral habit? Mark each habit with a or accordingly. It's important to note that the classification of habits as good or bad is somewhat subjective and depends on your personal goals and circumstances. For instance, eating a high-calorie breakfast might be a positive habit for someone trying to gain weight, but a negative one for someone aiming to lose weight. The key is to evaluate each habit in the context of your own aspirations and desired identity. In fact, it might be more accurate to think of habits not as inherently good or bad, but as either effective or ineffective at solving problems and serving our long-term goals. All habits, even those we might label as bad, serve us in some way. That's why we repeat them. The challenge is to identify which habits are truly serving our long-term interests and which are providing short-term benefits at the expense of our broader goals. When evaluating your habits, consider this question: does this behavior help me become the type of person I wish to be? Does this habit cast a vote for or against my desired identity?